everybody, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel, Enchantress Tarot. This is the full moon in Taurus reading for October 24th, 2018. It will be at 1 degrees. 1, beginnings, okay, starting something. What are we going to forge ahead, give birth to? An idea, okay, an epiphany. Full moon, things come to light. Now, Taurus is ruled by Venus, so we know that Venus is about beauty, finances, what we value, who we value, how we value ourselves, things that we could take through life with us, you know. Also, all of your financial obligations or finances in general. Now, at this time, we also have Venus, the ruling planet, in retrograde. So we are in a state of kind of like a stalemate right now, and we're recouping all these things. What do I value? Who do I value? How do people value me and treat me? Looking at our finances. So this is not the time for you to go ahead and buy a new home or new car, any big ticket items, they tell you. Fall in love, anything like that. But with Taurus and the full moon, let's reflect on that. Okay, with the full moon as it reflects our emotions, our inner feelings, okay? The moon is that divine feminine energy. So when we look at how we value ourselves and what do we value in our life and why we value things, our finances, our home, our material goods, the way we love and who we love, how we're loved and cared about and how we care about others. So all of this is up for, let's say, a release, all right, from last year's full moon in Taurus to this year. Now, when we do this, we clear things away. Things are illuminated to us about what's deep within our feelings, okay, where the sun shines on you and shows things as they are. The moon, it's somewhat mysterious when things are revealed to us, and it's all about how we feel. So I'm using my Nature's Whispers Oracle cards for this. We're going to look at what's no longer hidden here. What are we illuminated about? Okay, so this celebrate differences, number 3. Okay, so it looks like I see the sacred geometry here in the Fibonacci sequence, the core of everything, the beginning of everything. We're all the same. We all stem from the same either star seed. Some people believe in it's even something crashed to earth, and from that construct came the mycelium construct with mushrooms. You know, then there's the God belief system of creation. It doesn't matter. We all are intertwined. We all come from the same place. We might look different on the outside, but inside we're all the same. So what this card was talking about, celebrating differences. So maybe things have come to light for you or have been revealed about the way people feel about you. Maybe you've revealed how you feel about somebody else. Now, remembering that we can celebrate other people's differences, even though we're not the same, okay? We can celebrate the difference in who they are. And if it turns out that this person wasn't what you thought they were, or this situation, this thing, and it was a disappointment and it's ending for you now, it's okay, because you could just celebrate the fact that you had this experience with that person. How did this grow you? How did you evolve? Now, maybe you're growing away from this person because this person didn't evolve. They didn't grow. They're staying the same. They're never going to change. And you hung on for all what you thought were the right reasons, but it wasn't. And it could be that it comes to an end, this relationship, or partnership, a friendship, could be a job, could be a home, a car, whatever it was that you thought was something that was going to stay in your life, you're realizing now that it's not what's best for you. You can still celebrate the experience that you had with this person, situation, or this thing, this tangible item, but it's time to release it and let it go. And just celebrate the fact that we all are expressing ourselves differently in form. We are light beings, but expressing ourselves differently in this vessel, in this physicality. And some people over-identify with ego. Some people are more loving. Some people are just downright bad, mean, nasty, or criminal, or creative and joyful. Every one of us are different and express ourselves differently. But we could still celebrate in that difference. Because can you imagine what this place would be like if every one of us was exactly the same? We really wouldn't have anything to evolve in our lives, because everybody would be on the same level, the same equality, if you will, and there wouldn't be anything special about either one of us. So with this maybe job being let go of in your life, illumination of this person lied to you, or sneaking and cheating, or a boyfriend or husband or a wife or a girlfriend, the house that you were going to buy, it fell through, or the car. Just know that what they had in your life and their purpose they played in your life is done with. You can celebrate the role that they played in your life. And even though you're different and you're growing apart from each other, you can still be joyful in the experience that you had and let it go. We have a 3. 3 is, to me, result of the choice that you made, creating something. I see they're open both to the past. So maybe you're dwelling on the past too much and didn't want to see what was happening in the now with this person or situation. And it is a time for you to celebrate. Because believe me, whatever this was that's ending, or you're being illuminated and you're ending in your life, or is over with now, it was time. And you can't have anything coming to you until you got that other situation out of the way. And I see this unicorn. It's a mystical, magical creature. The beautiful porpoise, the dolphin, the most intelligent mammal on this earth. You know, I see all this beautiful, like aurora borealis color, and what looks like a conch shell, like I said, the Fibonacci sequence. It's like a vortex that's pulling you in. And look, we can all be surrounded by vortexes of energy. We always are every day, with different people, plants, wildlife. But there are many times we are surrounded by negative energy all day long, bombarding us. They're life-sucking vampires, those negative vortices of energy that we've surrounded ourselves with. This is a clearing of that energy and welcoming in beautiful, new, healthy, loving energy, releasing toxicity. And like I said, even if that person or situation was toxic or unhealthy, you can just be grateful for what it was, and now it's time to let it go and release it with love and with calm. And then here, what do we have to release or let go of? Oh, clear out the old. Look at this. We have 3. That's a very dynamic number, very creative, high energy. But look at the 5. The 5 is the most dynamic of all the single digits. And you see how it's sitting on a rocker? It's open to the past and the future. So the past, we want to clear out and let go anything that we had, any of that, like I say, that ajita, the mishigas, the anxiety that you had, and balance our energies in our mind right now. Because this way, when it's open to the future, we'll have clarity and calm. And we are in Libra, even though, well, actually, I'm shooting this, well, the sun is still in Libra. At this time, it will not. It'll have moved to Scorpio. So we're coming off this harmonic balance, but now going into Scorpio, we really need to dig to the depths of our psyche to see what we need to clear out and let go of. And it is about releasing this. And here, too, look at this beautiful being. It's like there's illumination from the eyes, even though they're closed. Can you imagine if they were open, how bright? And the visual acuity that they would have. But look what they're creating in here. All new beginnings, different realms. The wisdom of the owl there. And the owl just watches and listens, quiet, stealth-like, right? So here, it's time for you to look and listen and watch and concentrate on what it is that you need to release and let go of, so that you can open your heart center here. See, it's like you need the key to open that heart center to all the possibilities of what you can have. This is a time for you to create. So release and let go of what no longer serves your higher purpose, these people, places, things. Even literally clear out your house. A lot of people in the springtime do it, or in the autumn. They clear out the garage, the attic, the basement, your room. Actually, I was doing that today. I was just like cleaning out everything. And it is time for that because, once you dust off those cobwebs and clear out that energy, the chi, the life energy, when you clear out and release and say thank you and let things go and clear things out, what happens? New fresh energy fills that air, fills that space. New things come to us. With releasing and letting go, we open ourselves up to something new. So clear out that old way of thinking. That, well, I can't do any better than this guy, or I'm not good enough for her. She's better than me. Anything that I don't deserve to have this beautiful house. I don't deserve to have this lovely car. I don't deserve to have a happy, healthy, loving relationship. Those are clearing out paradigms too and thought processes by releasing from the past those patterns and staying focused in now, creating now, right now, a balanced mind, an open heart to allow in. So then, see, the top is open to the future. You won't be anxious about it and worried about it. And then here we have transformation. What will emerge for us? Okay, hope and happiness. That's beautiful. We'd like to see that after we clear out and end things. Just like, when a farmer clears the land during harvest. It's over. All that work that was done in that whole season of clearing the land, letting it rest, planting the seeds after tilling it, pulling the weeds, caring for it, nurturing it, fertilizing it, watering it, trimming it, pruning it, watching it grow, helping it to come to its fullest potential for the harvest. It's the same thing. And that the harvest is the hope and the happiness realized. So for us now, it is about hope and happiness. 4 and 8, two numbers of manifestation in form and matter and completing them. The number 12, okay, bringing these two numbers together. So where she was seeing this new realm, this new reality, and opening up her heart chakra and her third eye to bring into form, this is the realization of it. Okay, hope and happiness. You have butterflies, new beginnings, freedom. The birds taking flight. They fly between the heavens and earth. They have the visual acuity. They see above what's going on here. Let me just look at this. She looks like she's in such calm and peace, this state of flux, this energy emanating from her head, from her hair, from her mind. And she's above the earthly plane, just like the birds are. She's soaring, she's flying, she's imagining all the things that she could have. And it looks like, it looks like all people here. I love the way Josephine Wall, she just like pixelates everything and then it creates all these other things. This is hope and happiness for all of us, really. Bringing this into, especially with Taurus. Taurus is so related to earth. Healing our earth, healing our lives. So with this full moon, we want to come to an emerging, a new energy, a new self. Getting ready for that new love in our life, that new home. After this retrograde, right? November 17th, it's over, the Venus retrograde. They say wait till the shadow period ends, December 17th. Some of us can, some of us can't. But this could be you falling in love with somebody new, falling in love with your new life, falling in love with the new way that you treat yourself. Don't do any makeovers or anything until after the retrograde too. But this is a time for you to have hope and know that your happiness will be coming to you, and especially with the full moon in Taurus. We culminated from the last full moon. Be grateful and thankful for what you did. Don't shoulda, coulda, woulda on yourself. You did the best you could. Life getting in the way of it. Now, just concentrate on being grateful for what has culminated and knowing that there's a clearing coming for you, an illuminative process coming for you emotionally, that you can work on a new foundation. So when the new moon comes of you planting the seeds, you have everything cleared away by realizing what I let go of doesn't serve my highest purpose, but I could be grateful for what it was. releasing it because it's not the best thing for me, I deserve better. And planning for the energy to emerge, that fresh new chi, to fill your home, your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, that void that you just cleared away, to fill with all the promise of hope and happiness in your life. Well, I hope this makes sense to some of you and that it does help you. God bless you, Mickey. And I do wish you have a beautiful full moon. Remember, give God thanks, or the universe, whatever you call your higher self. You know, if you can go outside and see the full moon and sit under it and say some prayers or meditation, that would be wonderful. Some crystals around you maybe even, or just being out in the woods or the mountains, or even rub your feet in the dirt or the sand. And if you can't, because you're in an apartment, if you have a little piece of carpet or a rough towel, rub your feet into it and ground yourself to Gaia. Feel that friction energy and just create something magical and wonderful into your life. So again, thank you to everybody who's been booking readings. I really appreciate everyone. And as always, I wish you the best.